Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, it's Wednesday and we have some things to talk about. First, the Tomb Guardian Island. It is gone now, of course. I did get enough cells to craft Uglug, and actually at the moment he is in there and he is crafting. As I said, I'm taking advantage of not doing a whole bunch of breeding, although I did do a little bit here. We're going to talk about that. Of course, now we have the Tomb Hunter Island. For 1 day. Why does she only merit 1 day? Well, it's very unfortunate because the thing about it is you can't reduce the price very well, so I'm probably not going to go for it no matter how low I actually get it. See, I ended up getting Uglug for about 125, 130 total. The last one was only like 92, but that's about what I spent on him. So I really can't justify doing that, especially with other things coming up, right? So, I mean, this was very unfortunate, and I don't know why she got shortchanged this way. Anyway, that's going to be gone tomorrow morning. And, of course, what's going to happen then is that there's going to be a maze. There's going to be, yes, another Forsaken. If I remember correctly, his name is Corrupticus, or Corruptus, or something like that. I think it's Corruptus. I looked at him, and he was okay until you get to tier 4, in which case he becomes amazing. Yeah, so, you know, that's just going to be the way it is. I guess they're just going to keep doing mazes with the Forsaken. Well, at least you're going to get him if you do the limited path. So, before the entire event begins, I would like to remind you it's not a good idea to use your coins during the initial 20% discount. You want to save your coins for the limited path. Anything you spend before the limited path is wasted. So keep that in mind. You want to save your coins for the limited path. Even if you're going to target the 30% discount, assuming it actually happens, you still want to do the limited path, because I did that once and I found it to be a big mistake. Always go for the limited path, then see how many cells you can get later. So I'd like to throw that up as a reminder. I like getting in there early and telling you that. You're going to see a 20% discount. Don't do it. You need to save for the limited path. What that's going to mean is it's going to open tomorrow, and then probably the next day you're going to see a dungeon with coins in it, right? That's going to be on Friday then. The day after that, you're probably going to see the limited path on Saturday and Sunday. That is when you want to do it. I believe for the first hour of the limited path, they have a 10% discount. If you can get in on that, do it. But you also want to make sure that you're actually going to have enough coins to do it. If you spend them early, you're not going to. So just keep that in mind. All right, so like I said, the 2 islands will be gone and we'll be getting a maze tomorrow. Now, something they've been doing over the last couple of days is this. And you can see this is actually a path, and this is Niceal, I believe his name is. And basically it's an opportunity to get cells. And the day before him, I shouldn't say the day before him, the 2 days before him, we had Centurion. Now, the thing about it is that, you know, the way it worked out for me and Centurion, because I had cells for him, and I really wanted to rank him up. I got enough cells for this to get him to 111, needing the 120. But then it was 7 steps to the next cells, which would have been the equivalent of this one right here. And I got as far as the silver chest, and I just couldn't get any further. So I didn't end up getting him. Instead of having the 56 I had before, I now have 111, which is equally useless unless they give us an opportunity in the future. I mean, they did give us an opportunity to do this, and I'm hoping a Thundir one is coming up soon, because I actually have 100 cells of Thundir, so I can rank him up. In this one, I'm going to end with, I think, like 70, 60 or 70, something like this, because I'm not going to get there. I'll be happy if I can get the Ruin. Any further than that, I just don't think I have the enthusiasm. Because you know what? I only started with 5 of him because he was from a race, and then I ended up getting 5 for team contribution. In the case of Centurion, he was actually in a maze, and as I mentioned, I got about 56 extra for him. So, yep, unfortunately, just short. So I hope they do these more often. It's very useful. It's an interesting opportunity, a way of getting cells. If you're wondering where that is on your screen, you had to have gotten him in a race. And I say that you had to have gotten him in a race because I didn't think I was going to see his path. You know why? Because I didn't hatch him. He's still in storage right now. So I figured that I wasn't going to get this one, but I guess they count it since you got him from the race that you actually got him. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll take the extra cells, but I really didn't think because I didn't hatch him already that I wasn't going to get him. At least I wasn't going to get that path. I think they did one for Krabby Droid like a week or two ago, so if they do them for other ones, that could be very useful. Anyway, speaking of which, I just realized this, and this is actually kind of funny. In this case, if I get him, I'm actually going to be kind of, well, I mean, I'd be happy about it, I suppose. All right, so let's just open these guys up. It would actually be kind of funny if I got them at this point, but I wouldn't mind. It'd make it easier for me to rank them up, right? Okay, that doesn't look like him, unless he's in disguise. He could be under there. It's possible. I mean, there's a lot of hair there. And there's glasses and a cap. Yeah, I mean, that has never worked for me. Never once. Never one single time. And let me tell you something. I've opened a lot of those chests. Okay, so the other thing we got going for now is the... Where is it here? Where is it? Where is it? It's down here. Oh! Breeding phase number 2. All right, so we got breeding phase number 2 going here, right? So then we got the violet Cupid thing, which can get demise. We got the Choco Love and Cupid, which can get you Skull Rivera or demise, you know, daddy or daughter here. And then at the bottom we got Galante and Choco Love that can get you Skull Rivera. Now you'll also get little boxes which will get you extra little items you would use to open up the challenge. And 1 cell. Yeah, that's what it says. If you're successful, you'll get 1 cell. That's bizarre. I mean, that is really bizarre. Why 1 cell? I mean, shouldn't it be at least 5? I don't know. I did the first combination. It's the only one that I can do. I did it twice. The first time, I got a rare, I think. I think I got a rare. It might have been an epic. Might have been an epic. But the second time, I got a legendary. And that's it right there. I'm going to spend the 2 gems so we can see what that is. Now, the funny part about this is, let me just take a quick... seems like a deviation here, but it really isn't. Yeah. I already saw that already. My device knows about it. There we go. All right, so they have one down here for 250, right? And that's extract cells from a legendary monster, right? So that'll help me advance the Legend Pass thing, right? Here's the thing. No matter what I get from this, I'm going to be extracting it. Because if it's Cupid, I already have a Cupid. I'm going to extract it. If it's Violet, I already have Violet. I'm going to extract it. Of the 3, obviously I want Demise the most. If I can get Demise, that means I would be able to rank her up. All right, so let's just suspend the 2 and see what we get. Besides, I'll get another piece of something and I'll get to show you something else. I got Demise. Okay, and I got 1 cell of him, and I got another one of those chests, too. Okay, well, that's good. That means Dorothy is going to be getting an upgrade in the near future here. As a matter of fact, let's open up that chest right now, because I want to show you something. Claw. I'm not really sure about that. Let's see. Oh, look! I have a whole bunch of these things. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. I'm short 1 leaf and 2 eyes. So hopefully a leaf comes by with 2 eyes connected to it, right? But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is I didn't do any of the breeding except what you just saw now, and I was able to collect this amount. So the challenge is actually starting on Friday, but of course, you know, the daily events have been allowing us to get those. Oh, and by the way, there was one other thing. They did a tokens dungeon. if you weren't aware of that, today and of course tomorrow, there's going to be a tokens dungeon. So if you are interested in collecting items that you don't have, go get them in there. It's very likely I'm not going to have those last pieces though. I guess I could probably try another breeding and see what happens there just for fun. That's a rare. Alright, so I mean, if nothing else, it may give me another chance, but I'll also get a couple for completing the dailies tonight. I don't know about tomorrow though. That's a good question, whether or not I'll actually do it in time. I guess maybe. I mean, I have an outside chance. It's just that obviously for me, the eyes seem to be the rare item. So, I mean, if I can do the challenge, I'll do the challenge. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to do Zenobia. Is because if for some reason I do get the challenge, I'd rather get the plant. Because he's an anticipation nature attacker. So that's something I'd really like to get. And oh, and by the way, if you're wondering about this of course is Frostilka. I'm going to open her tonight. I'm not going to do a video. Those last couple really didn't do too well. They're kind of doing more damage than good. So I took another shot at that, but it just doesn't work out. And this over here is going to be Eeltron. And as I mentioned before, Uglug is in there right now. Maybe I'll do one on Uglug. I don't know. It's just not the other ones. Anyway, I don't think there was anything else. We covered the breeding, so... Oh, and Friday is also going to be the one-day secret breeding. I guess they're doing that for Valentine's Day as well. That's going to be the day of the challenge. It's also going to be the 24-hour special breeding. So that's the reason that I haven't used my temple, because I want to use my temple for that, right? But I will probably get this one out, so... I don't know. Maybe I'll get enough pieces to be able to do the challenge. I don't know. I don't know. If I do, I want to make sure I have the gems to do it. And of course, the new gems dungeon opened today. I started moving through it, but not that far. All right. I think that's about everything. Of course, we're going to start matchmaking tomorrow for the last of the battlegrounds. Yeah, the battlegrounds are going to be going away, unfortunately. And yeah, I guess they weren't profitable enough. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about everything that we have. Unfortunately, we don't have war. War is actually going to begin in a couple of hours. I think it's like 2 hours or something like that. Less than an hour. Unfortunately, this video is already kind of late, so that's not going to be something we can do. However, I do have some teams here for PvP, so let's do that. Right now, actually. Okay, so let's go in. Alright, so by the way, I was doing this for the Legend Pass stuff. I had to do stuff with Thunder and Light, so I just kind of left them in. Because after all, they're pretty destructive as it is, right? Alright, so let's begin. Our first team today was suggested by Urez Outcast. Hope I said that right. And Urez wanted to say, definitely not an overpowered team here, which is the reason we're doing this first. Let's see. We're starting with Babby. Next, we're going over to Magic. And this is going to be Wormy. And finally, for the the damage, we're going to go with Arthas. Yeah, they're doomed. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Just no. No, just no. Just no. I'm starting with 5,400 trophies, so I don't know whether or not I can actually get a win here. We're hoping for a miracle, so let's do a refresh. No miracles here. Nope, nope, no miracles here. I think oh, that's a good question there. See, up the middle... There's a lot of damage there, but there's no denial there, you know? Can I, well, the thing is, you do have a VIP there. So he's going to be very hard to, and also I think Prince Charmless is tough. He's either hardened or tough. He might be tough, but I think he's at least hardened. So it's going to be hard to get a, let's face it, even if I do get the denial down, it's going to be very hard to actually kill them in any kind of way. The thing about it is I don't see Gakora as a pain, right? Obviously, I'm not doing the one on the left. That's just crazy. I mean, there's no real damage dealers over here, but there's a lot of problems over here. And the chances are there's going to be some speed there. See, there's no speed up the middle, so that's what I'm going with. Unless somebody decides to put speed on... Nope, I was thinking on the Inheritor. Another one of those people who think he's denial. No, he's not denial, so that's okay. It's just that there's no denial here at all. But like I said, there's a lot of resistance here, so... Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that was a miracle. Kill each other! Kill each other! Should I just give somebody double damage? Triple damage. Who's going next? Inheritor is going next. You know, this might be my opportunity to win this fight. If I give him triple damage, he might kill everybody else. So that's what I'm going to do. I bet you he's going to charge, though. I bet you he's going to charge. What just happened? Okay, he hit him, but he didn't kill him. Okay, he's dead. This is good. Okay, and now we get it. You couldn't have used a group attack, couldn't you? Oh yeah, this is going to work out great. Broadswords and nightmares for everybody. Is there something else I could do? Steal life. 3 dislikes. 30% of life is nothing. No, look. At 95, if I did this, I put a did effect on them, right? See, that's as much damage, and it would actually heal him. Alright, I'm just going to do this and put the nightmares on them. And then die. Oh, lovely. He's possessed though. He couldn't even kill himself. Oh. Yeah, please don't ask for Arthas. I mean, the rest of it might have worked out if Arthas actually, if there'd been a real damage dealer there, is what I'm saying. Yeah, there's a reason I don't play him and I don't put decent ruins on him. Let's face it, he sucks. See, if you take his next form, Patreon's very good. He's not. He's really not. Okay, so that didn't work out too well. Yeah, Arthas is not very a dependable damage dealer. You know, that would have worked out terrific if the Inheritor had done what we wanted him to do, which would have been a nice group attack at triple damage. Unfortunately, well, you know, it could have been worse. He could have charged, which is usually what happens when the right side of the screen is possessed or corrupted, right? Oh, and by the way, I had to use one of my refreshes here because there was a unpleasant name on the screen here. All right, well, let's move on to our next team and see what we can do with that. Our second team today was suggested by Max Guthrie, and Max wanted to go old school, so we're going old school. And this is going to be Zap, and then we're going over to... She's down here somewhere. There she is. Elsa. And then over in metal, he's on top. Jean. Okay, so we're going to be freezing. We don't have the best speed ever. I'm pretty confident we could beat the team up the middle, but that's probably not what we want to do. I don't like the other team at all, but like I said, I have one refresh left, and I think I have to use it. All right, so let's see what we can get. All right, that took a little while, but I think we're going up the middle, even though I really don't like the idea of it. I mean, I can't freeze two of the ones that are on the right, and those are going to be a big problem. Up the middle is the only choice I seem to have, and it's not a great one. All right, let's see what we can do. unfortunately, they have support speed, but they don't have actual speed. So you have 4,700, 4,600, 55. Hold on a second. And you are... Okay, well, you know what? Unfortunately, he's going first. That's bad for us. That's really bad for us. I'm just curious as to what he goes with. He went with the cooldown activation. Alright, it's not a big deal for a Voltic, it's just that we're not going to get there. Oh, they knew just how to go after. Right. So he's going to kill himself doing this, by the way. So there's not much he can do about this. Because he's going to die because he has curse on him. Why didn't anyone else? Yeah, that's why. Alright, well, I can't even do in Darkest Hour. Yeah, unfortunately speed is everything, isn't it? And she can't do anything but die. Why are you picking on Elsa? And, yeah, well, at least you get to kill him. Unless, of course, you miss. I guess you were blind. Okay, we're running 100% here, unfortunately. We need to get back on the right track. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost one of my refreshes because of that. So there may have been a team in the first group that would have been a little bit easier to handle. Sorry about that. All right, yeah, Elsa's not my fastest. And unfortunately, whoever goes first in this game usually ends up winning. Unless, of course, you have a Megaton tank. Anyway, fortunately, our last two seem to have Megaton tanks, so we'll see how that works out. All right, let's move on. Our third team was suggested by Chris the Gamer. And Chris gave me two teams, and I went with this one. So let's start over in metal, because I gave you a hint as to who it was be. Where is he? He's down here. And then let's go down. There he is. Just 9 cells away. 9 very huge gargantuan cells where the Megataunt would move into his trait. That would have been really, really nice. Oh well, maybe next time. Alright, next up we're going over to Thunder. And we're going with another member of the Forsaken. And this is Bird Person. And finally... It's not quite that time of year yet, but it is getting closer and closer for leprechauns. So we have Flynn in there. All right, so let's see here. Now, we have a much stronger position at the moment. Now, we don't actually have denial, unless you count Flynn's stuns, which I really don't use very much. So let's see. See, if we'd had this selection for the last team, things would have worked out much better, right? It's actually a little too easy. Although I shouldn't do it too crazy because they're all level 100. I might have strong individuals, but they're all level 100. All right, you know what it is? Rusty wants revenge against Angenica. Because the last time that turned out very ugly. All right, so let's go. Although she is going first here. Okay. That may have been yet another terrible mistake. Yep, that was actually... Except you can't do that to a leprechaun, right? Alright, yeah, very, very bad, actually. And 2 of them are evading. Isn't that lovely? Alright, so there's nothing I can do to the rest of them, so I can do something to you. And you're possessed. Can you please get Swifty? Can you please get Swifty? Get Swifty. Please get Swifty. No, you're not. You're going to get Swifty? Wait a minute. It applies Pierce to itself? No, of course not. You got Swifty on us. I shouldn't say that. If he'd done Swifty, then he would have gotten an extra turn. Oh, shock. Okay, I thought it was the Thunder weakness. I was wrong. Could you please do Jingle Bell curves or something? Oh, he's going to... I can't believe I'm going to lose 3. You're not possessed. Should I go for the stuns? I mean, Angelica's going to go. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to go for the stuns because I got to stop this. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, he's shocked at the moment, isn't he? Okay, so he can't do extra turns. All right, so that means I have to go for... yeah, I'm going to go against the council. Okay, you need to heal yourself and apply random status effects, negative status effects to the enemies. Okay, you missed. Good idea. Well, at least he healed himself. Okay, well, it looks like it's working out much better. And I think Jenica needs a night of fun. Boom. Okay. I think the leprechaun saved that one with the stuns. Ooh, but that was close. Way too close. Didn't think I was going to see you today, huh? How's your week going? A lot of rain here. Alright, so we got one more left. So let's stay on the winning track here. Our 4th and final team today was suggested by Jawboss X32. And Jawboss wanted to see, and of course we're starting in darkness, and this is going to be Cleo. Next we're going over to nature, and this is going to be, oh, right there, Indigo. And finally, someone who's going to be upgrading soon, and this is going to be Dorothy. Yep, she's heading for an upgrade. All right, so let's see what we do here. Once again, this would have been kind of nice for the previous team. All right, what are we doing? We're obviously doing... well, we don't have any denial here. What we have here is a Megaton tank, right? So I don't want anybody who can, like, I don't know, take off positive status effects because we just got in trouble in the last round for that one. None of these are really reaching out to me and say, click on me, you know? Up the middle, absolutely no. With Indigo, there's no way I want the Toad in there. Nope, nope. This guy over here, the Thunder guy, does he... He's probably going to use Shock, so I probably don't want him either. All right, one more chance. Okay, I don't want to do Megataunt against Megataunt. That's just a bad idea. Why don't we do the team on the left? Looks kind of interesting. Okay, let's go. They're kind of tough. In this case, I think that, yeah, I'm just going to do this. All right, just out of curiosity, that wouldn't kill anybody. Would that? No. All right, double damage. All right, well, I need I got 2 denials here. That's the problem. I got Talika who can stun, and this guy up here who can actually freeze. I think she's probably the most dangerous, though. All right, so let's get rid of her first. And then we're just going to pick away at you. Should I go after the other guy? Because I'm taking a weakness hit at the moment. Oh, I got it back. Epic Quest. Okay, now he's got weakness on him. And... how's the stamina going? Oh, you can do that. Oh, you just took some stamina away, too. All right, we're going to make you weak. Okay, not gonna quite get him. Oh, you stop doing that. Alright, he's got a charge. Fortunately, he goes again, because he got the extra turn from Dorothy, right? Oh, you don't have any more of that, do you? No, you don't. Very sad. Okay, teamwork! And, of course, I guess the next day has started there, right? Okay, so spin. I really could use some gems, but I'll understand. Okay, that's fine. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay, 2 and 2. Not terrific. You know, I'll try to do better next time. Okay, and I think that that's going to be it for today. All right, now if you want to get Zenobia, you better act quickly. That's all. Unfortunately, I just don't understand why such a character had just a one-day challenge to her. I just don't understand. I would love to have gotten her, and I could just hit the button right now. I mean, obviously, I would wait for it to try to pick it off as much as I could, right, to lower it. But the thing about it is that, yeah, the plant is really kind of a better one. Artikas, I think his name is. He's just better if I could get him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the challenge tokens to actually do it because I'm missing 3 of them and it's in specific spots. But you know, if I could just get the chance, I think I got to hold on for that one because a nature anticipation individual attack, that just sounds really, really good. Really, really good indeed. So that's what I'm going to go with. So it's a shame that it was only a one-day one, you know, because like I said, we had the 4 days of Ugluk, and I got it down, so I got him from like 125, 130, something like that. That I would have no problem with. It's just that the 300, nah, I'm not going to do that. Kind of wiped me out, and the other one would just be more useful. Anyway, I think that that's going to be it for now. So you're going to have a maze starting tomorrow. It's like Darkness Maze or something like that. And it's another Forsaken. Like I said, the starting 20%, you might want to resist using your coins during that period because you have to save up for the limited path. And the limited path isn't going to probably open until Saturday. On Friday, there'll probably be a coins dungeon. We're probably going to have an episode on Friday. It might be Saturday, though. And on Friday, there's also going to be a special one-day breeding, which is the reason that I've been saving my temple for that day, right? And I think that's going to be about it. And of course, the last battleground is going to be this weekend. So get out there and contribute with your team, especially if you're on my team. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See you.